Are you worn out and exhausted from your regular activities? Do you struggle to muster the energy necessary to complete even the smallest of tasks? It's not just you. Event management is routinely ranked as one of the most stressful professions, which might cause stagnation. However, even the youngest meeting manager is aware that nothing stimulates the heart rate like checking items off a checklist. No matter what you do or where you work, everyone is searching for methods to increase their productivity at work. But drinking too much coffee and generating a lot of lists won't help you be more productive in a day. Why then are we all so driven by productivity? It's possible because focusing and avoiding distractions is more difficult to achieve in this digital age than your real work, not to mention how fantastic it feels to finish a productive workday. Welcome to Good Lucks, a channel dedicated to inspiring you to expand your mindset, make general life breakthroughs, and realize your full potential to see what life has to offer. There is a common misconception about what productivity actually is, which is much more than simply crossing things off of your to-do list. Thanks to this quest for a more productive workday, the opposite of productivity is someone who is focused on accomplishing more things, which is what true productivity is. You must strive to accomplish fewer things if you want to be truly productive. In this video, we will look at different routines you may adopt to increase your productivity levels in a day. So without further ado, let's begin. Do not multitask. According to studies, switching from one job to another when multitasking might cause someone to lose 40% of their productive time. Being able to manage many tasks at once was originally seen as a benefit, but for many, it has become problematic. One task at a time attention helps you complete that one task more quickly while lowering the likelihood of making mistakes. You wouldn't attempt to use a weed eater with one hand while mowing your lawn with another, would you? This is an extreme scenario, but it does illustrate how challenging and uncomfortable multitasking can be for some people. Not all parts of multitasking should be despised, though. In actuality, combining numerous activities might be simple. You should keep in mind, nevertheless, how an employee can experience stress if more and more are placed on his or her plate. The ultimate effect is a high-stress workplace, which frequently leads to many people quitting. Encourage exercise and fitness. Exercise is more than just a means to look beautiful at the beach or lose weight. It also sharpens the mind. Numerous studies demonstrate how good physical and mental health enhances cognitive skills, including memory and logical cognition. This implies maintaining a regular workout schedule, which helps keep the mind occupied with daily duties. Regular exercise also contributes to having energy throughout the day. This is the reason why many people like to exercise first thing in the morning. It gets the body and mind ready for what's coming. Exercise can also help you cope with stress, especially if you commit to a rigorous routine. Endorphins, a hormone that serves as a painkiller and stimulant after severe exercise, is released by the body. The goal is to increase your heart rate through exercise. While you can perform this in the morning, many pros will spread out their workout breaks over the day. Decrease and avoid notifications. Diversions can take many shapes. Time is lost to productivity due to email, calls, texts, and even social media activities. One study shows that due to a non-work related phone use, employees will lose 56 minutes per day. Make it a habit to approach a weekday as what it is, a workday. After hours, it is simple to handle any additional encounters that are not related to the business. You and your team should be concentrating on the work at hand rather than what's happening on websites like Twitter, except for emergencies. Plan out the time you have available properly. Make sure that they do not interfere with your work if you need to answer emails or make calls during the day that aren't linked to it. This allows you the option to socialize at work without compromising your efficiency. Many business owners reserve part of their morning solely for email management. Their attention then turns to the tasks of the day. Establish green workspaces. In a room, plants do more than just give color. Research shows that using plants in the workplace can improve thinking processes by 26%. Even while you might not want to duplicate the Amazon, adding greenery could have a positive effect on productivity. One aspect to take into account is how plants help to increase sleep quality. This is partly attributed to the comfort and better air quality provided by the office's numerous plants. A more focused mind results from better sleep, which also lessens the effects of general stress. Going green at work doesn't always entail putting ferns all over the place. In actuality, productivity benefits from having large, open windows that let in sunshine. Many people's attention is driven by natural light and a greater openness to nature. Even the sound of water cascading over rocks encourages an environment that is less stressful and more productive. This is the reason why little desk fountains are so well liked, not even mentioning the sound systems that encourage a natural ambiance. Have patience and take your time with the task. It's usually preferable to do a task accurately the first time rather than going back and making corrections. Spending additional time on a task allows you to concentrate more on the minute details that will make it successful. Spending additional time on a task allows you to concentrate more on the minute details that will make it successful. Rushing through a task can only raise the possibility of anything going wrong. Because a project was rushed, going back to remedy a mistake can result in increased expenditures. Without a doubt, you still want to provide goods and services on time. However, a lot of clients are skeptical of something that seems hurried. Consider this. Would you believe a computer expert if they promptly brought your equipment but left behind extra screws? Efficiency doesn't always equate to speed. Set deadlines for your work. Even if your job doesn't include setting deadlines, doing so can be incredibly useful. You develop the mentality that a task needs to be completed promptly as a result of this. You can establish a productive flow of ongoing work if you can make it a habit. It's important to set a reasonable deadline that won't cause too much stress. Trying to complete a task that would normally take 2 hours in 30 minutes may result in errors and stress. However, you also don't want an overly straightforward timeline. Otherwise, it would be pointless to make one in the first place. Setting a time restriction for oneself is easier said than done. Many people might adopt the viewpoint that it's not a genuine objective. Instead of boosting workplace productivity, this will encourage laziness. Consider devising a method of rewarding yourself for hitting your deadline targets. Keep a record of routine tasks. You can estimate how long it takes for you to finish a given task by keeping track of your normal duties. You can begin to pinpoint trouble areas and the points at which production starts to decline using the data you collect. Keeping track of a spreadsheet or similar tools is also beneficial because you can average out your workload and give precise completion time estimates. If you own a small business and are a freelance professional, this is quite helpful. You can quickly estimate the time needed to do a task for your customers. Watch your entire day, from using social media marketing tools to creating content. The ability to provide information while creating a productive work schedule is another advantage of time monitoring. How long does it take you to respond to emails? How frequently do you pause? If you keep track of everything you do during the workday, you can easily access all of this information. A lot of professionals use programs like Excel or LibreOffice for this very purpose. We appreciate you sticking with us to the finish line, and as a token of gratitude, we would like to provide an extra point to help you in your productivity boost journey. Take breaks frequently. Studies demonstrate that after 90 minutes of work, humans might experience physiological tiredness. Therefore, attempting to finish inside the usual 2-hour window can reduce your productivity over time. While using stimulants may let you work longer than the 90 minutes total, it's not exactly the healthiest of practices. The body and mind can relax a bit by taking a pause. How frequently have you left a project only to come back to it later with new insight and easily finish it? Taking a moment to gather your thoughts will aid in information processing. Each person has their preferences about how to spend this time. Everybody has distinct requirements that allow them to feel rejuvenated. Exercise, whether it be a quick walk or something more strenuous, is one of the most popular approaches. Its purpose is to increase blood flow, which gives the brain more oxygen. Any additional questions or comments should be posted in the comments section. If you liked the video, click the like and subscribe buttons so that others can see it and be motivated. Enable the notification bell as well so you don't miss any new videos regarding personal growth. See you in our future videos.